Let's get a little kick left here. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Well, not the purest of strokes. He's definitely into the second cut here. Let's see how he does. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. Breaking pretty hard to the left. All right, got most of the way there. Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. Ooh. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. Yeah, there we go. Your opponent's giving you that putt. They were not going to win this hole. And after that hole, you are 2 up on your friend. Hole number 12 coming at you. Oh man, did you ever send that one? All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. And he's coming out of the deep rough here. Not an amazing swing. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Nice little draw onto this one. Good shot out there. Nicely played. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. Bit of an awkward swing. Okay, he's in the sand. Let's see if he can get out. Well, let's see how he gets out of this one. All right, just got word your opponent is giving you this hole. Thank them very much. Here we go, 13th hole. This one's a par 5. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, he's in the fairway sand. Let's see what happens. And with that, he will be out of the sand. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's around 205 yards out. All right, you might want to club up a little bit. We have an elevated green. I think this one's destined for the bunker. Well, well, let's see how he gets out of this one, shall we? Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Okay, we're out of that bunker. That's step one. Okay, this putt to go 4 up on your opponent. And your opponent has graciously given you that putt, and now we can head to the next hole. But after that one, you are 4 up. And the 14th hole is upon us. Let's have a good drive here. This is a par 4. Heading for the bunker, I think. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. This one's going to get sandy. And here's his second shot. Little less than pure on that swing. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Okay, I'm liking it. Back in the fairway, that's great. You're going to like that, won't you? And from the deep stuff. Oh my goodness, that almost went down. Ooh, he was close. Okay, your opponent has chosen to concede this hole. We are heading to the next. And today, your friend was no match for you. You're walking away the winner at 5 up. My hat's off to you. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HP Studios, thank you very much for the round. We'll see you next time. Well, hello there. Glad you could join me for a round. My name's John McCarthy. I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Just doing the front 9 today, I guess. Best of luck out there today. Tee shot's looking decent. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. That sounded good. That was a tee shot. Just spanked it. Let's see what he'll do here. He's around 215 yards out. Going with the hybrid. And getting a nice view from this elevated position. Okay, this is his third. That one just went in the hole. Nice chip on that one. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. And unfortunately, you're one down after the first hole. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. Okay, give this a smash. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. Oh, I think you needed more club. And we're out of the dirty stuff. Now let's get to that real short stuff on the green. Let's do it. Looks like he's setting up here around 135 yards out. Going a bit left of the pin. And that one will indeed just make it into the first cut. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. Let's see how he deals with this little test from the green side rough. Ooh, almost in there with the chip. Okay, he's got quite a long putt here. Let's see how he deals with it. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Still going. Oh, and he gets it to drop. And now this is your look at a putt to have the hole. Ah, no good. All right, that hole was a bit of a loss. Let's just forget about it. And this one's a par 4 here on the third. All right, let's go. Pound this one out there. Swinging like silk. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. This might not be enough out of the rough. And this one's about 180 yards out. Good one. Well, this is definitely in the sand. Let's see what goes down for him. And this one is for the bird. This starts off pretty straight and then goes a bit to the left. Goes down, that gives you a hole. You gotta like that. You're making up ground on your friend after that hole. Teeing up here on the 4th hole. Great swing. Nicely done, playing a little draw shot. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Seven iron on display here. Well, let's see how he does here. He's in the bunker. He could save his par right here. Let's see what happens. And down it goes. He's in the hole with that one. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. I think this one's going left to right. That putt will drop, and that's your second birdie in a row. Let's get on a streak here. All square after that hole. Let's see what we can do here on the 5th. Tee shot taking fairway bound. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Looks like about 150 yards to go. Well, you can't hit them all. All right, this is his second. All right, we're getting there. We're almost to the green. Let's do this. Okay, he's green side here, just in the rough. We've got this left for par on this one. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh man, that par just slipped right away. There's almost nothing left of this one. Okay, your friend's gonna give us that little putt. That was nice of them. And we'll head to the next. All right, that drops on in there. He's gonna win this one. And your friend is just one up after that hole. Okay, par 3, 6th hole. Let's go. Forward to see what you do here. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway. And that's too bad. We didn't hold the fairway. We're just in that first cut of rough, though. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Got this much left to save par on this one. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. This one's on a good line. And there's your par. Well done. He's got 3 feet to go. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. All right, par 5 for the 7th. He's hoping this holds on to the fairway. And he'll just sneak into the light rough. Okay, let's send it. Oh dear, look at that go. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. And blunk. All right, he's in the first cut of rough. Let's see how he gets out of this one. might be rough. And he almost went into that water, didn't he? He's putting now at least. Okay, here's your fourth. That should do nicely. And let's see how he does from the green side rough. He almost drops it in there with the chip. 15 feet to go from here. An uphill putt. Moving right to left. All right, your opponent is letting you have that one. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. All right, he dropped that one in there, and that's going to win the hole. Friends, 2 up for the match after that hole. And the 8th hole is a par 4. All right, let's send this ball away. That'll do. All right, second shot on the 8th. Uh-oh, look at this. Is he going to get it to go? Great chip shot there. Pure. That's pure. And the Canadian in me apologizes to you. If he sinks this next putt, he wins the match. Well, that's too bad. Your friend will finish this match at 3 up. Beat them today, but maybe next time. All right, thank you so much for the round. That was great to spend a little time outdoors with you, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. And it looks like we're just going to do the back nine of this one today. All right, let's crack into this one. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Good little shot there. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. All right, kick left. Safe approach, nice. He's got around 155 yards to go here. If you can sink this, that'll be birdie. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Still on line. Oh, somehow it doesn't go. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. This one seems to be tilting left to right. He's got about a 3-footer here. And that'll drop. All right, you need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole. All right, your opponent's giving you that one, and we'll take it. Let's go to the next. And here we go, par 3, 11th hole. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Ooh, nicely shaped shot coming up. Look at you go here. Nice shot. This putt is insanely long. It's stressful just watching him set this up, really. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh, just slides by. And here's a look at his putt for par. And that putt safely in its home. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. Okay, you're one up on your friend after that one. And we're on the 12th hole of this one now. Beautiful swing. He's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. All right, setting up now at about 200 yards away. I'm okay with that. And here we go with his second shot. He's got a 16-footer on his hands here. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Oh, sliding by. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. I think this is going to go right to left. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. Good job tapping her in for par. And that hole will be halved. 13th hole coming up. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Okay, about 170 yards to the pin. And please, ball, would you consider kicking right? Oh, yeah, that's going to do just fine. Great work. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. Okay, he's got this one for birdie. I think this one's breaking to the left. I think he's on the right track here. Still has a chance. Oh, and he makes it. 10 feet to the cup. This one's breaking just a touch left to right. Oh! All square after that hole. All right, on to the 14th. This one is a par 4. All right, give this a rip. I think this looks pretty safe. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. Here's his second shot. Just in the green side rough here. Oh, almost got that chip to go. And this putt's going to put him one up. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Ooh, still looking good. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. And now, the par 5, 15th hole. All right, let's send it. Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way. Yeah, you'll take that. Well, you don't see that every day. They're ripping the driver right off the turf. Bold. Oh my, splash. There we go. Good shot. Okay, he's got this left for par. Oh, it's going right by. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. Okay, your opponent knows what's up. They gave you that putt and you won the hole. On to the next. And getting ready to tee off here on the 16th hole. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. And we're about 135 to the pin. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Well, I can't hit all the greens. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. Ooh, look at here. Nice chip. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. And he manages to get that one to go for the bird. And that hole we can just forget about. And this one is the 17th, and we got a par 3 here. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one. Well, looking forward to this hole. Hopefully this will bounce to the left. And from this incredible distance, it's going to be interesting to see what he pulls out here. Looks like he's put it on a good line. This one's still on track. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. Maybe got this putt to win the hole. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. All right, that'll work from that distance. Just 4 feet left on this one. Sinks this next putt, it's going to go dormy. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Here we go. We've made it to 18, and this is a par 5. Okay, time to send it. Nice. And this one's around 235-ish to the pin. Oh, no, not great. And he needs this next putt to win the match. Sorry. Looks like a right to left break. Not a bad result from that distance. 6 feet to the cup. sinks this next putt. He takes the match. Okay, you gave your opponent that putt. We'll move on. This hole will be half. And unfortunately, this was not your match. Just couldn't pull out the win today, but that's all right. We'll beat your friend next time. Well, that is all she wrote for me. I had an enjoyable time ripping around the links with you.